& Noble Nook. Now this is Barnes & Noble's direct competitor to Amazon's Kindle. They're both priced at $259. We're going to see, since they're both priced the same, whether this is really something that can compete with the Kindle 2 and whether you might want to consider buying this as a substitute. So as you can see down at the bottom here, the biggest thing that sets this thing apart from Amazon's Kindle is a full color touchscreen. That's something that obviously the Kindle doesn't have. All the Kindle's controls are around the edges. Most of the navigation on the Nook is done with this screen instead. As you can see, I select things there, and it is controlling the e-ink screen up top, which is not sensitive to touch at all. Another thing we like about this, it's $259, priced exactly where the Kindle 2 is. We think that's a pretty competitive price for an e-reader, especially considering probably the biggest benefit of both this and the Kindle 2, which is always-on wireless connectivity. You buy this thing, it's connected to a wireless network, it's for life, you don't pay any fees for it. That's a pretty good price. Now there are some drawbacks here. The LCD screen, I don't know if you've noticed while we're playing with it here, but it's not actually all that responsive. It's actually a little bit sluggish, and the user interface on this is not all that intuitive. We actually have had some crashes on here. It's just not a perky operating system. It feels a little bit slow, and you can also get a little bit confused as you're going through here. Now Barnes & Noble claims that it has more books than Amazon, but they're actually including free books that they've imported from Google Books, which, as you know, are actually titles that everybody can have access to. Any company with an e-reader has free access to those Google Books titles, and they're old stuff. They're things that are out of copyright. That's not to say they're not good, but it's not the best sellers that a lot of people want to read. And we found, when we compared this to the Kindle 2, that we actually found more bestsellers and more types of content that we wanted to read, blogs, magazines,